I am feeling every bit of that leg day routine I did yesterday. Forget the pull-ups. The pull-ups, the chin-ups are all gravy to the testosterone free flow that's going on. Free flow testosterone that's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's extremely windy today. Okay, just a heads up. So I'm going to be speaking up a little bit, hopefully to counter the wind. I have the mic. Hopefully that's coming through. What I didn't want to do is skip the content. So talk about staying dedicated, right? I was feeling hungry, so I put in quotation hungry, right? I'm not actually hungry. Today is Sunday, okay? Last night I had the entire day actually really dialed in on my protein intake, especially given the leg day, right? And so last night, let me do this. I always fail to clock in my watch. It's about as imperfect as this gets. You want to clock in your steps, right? Right. All of this. Sometimes I really forget until I'm halfway through my recording here. But right now, right at this very second, I just published a video about how fasting and walking improves your bowel movement and digestion, which is 100% true. But at the same time, right after I got done publishing that video, I realized I didn't really record anything in batch mode for today. So you're kind of having that internal dialogue. Once again, I always love to say that it's an inner relationship with you and yourself, not anyone else, but yourself, right? To figure out what choice and what decision that you are going to make that can either make or break your day. For folks, I can't decide if it's warm or not. Seems like it's a warmer day, but it's still got a cool mist to it. I love it though. And so that decision can put you back, or you can win the day by choosing to do this. I just came out and decided to walk. And then guess what? I brought my gear so I can record, batch record, do more videos. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And here's what I found out is that, and this is not a secret to me, I'm an advanced, faster walker, athlete in that sense, right? I'm 49 years old and I know better. Although my stomach says, you're full, my mind is tricking me into believing that I need food, and that's not the case. And so to counter that, I'm testing it out by walking, and you're actually burning calories as I'm doing this right now. So I'm not even thinking about food. This is why I'm a big advocate of when you're hungry, just drink plenty of water, right? That'll curb your hunger pangs. And then when you get out, make a conscious effort to get that 9-minute walk. I did a video about how 9-minute walks have 9 life-changing key benefits. There's actually a lot more than 9. Well, all I'm asking is the bare minimum is just give you a 9-10-minute walk, see how you feel, and I guarantee you that your decision to not eat and wait a little bit you're probably going to go that route. And that's I think default, the behavior is, had I sat in my apartment, my condo, right, tuned in, I had some great music playing, just chill mode, I would have easily defaulted to, I wonder what I have in my refrigerator. And mind you, most of what I have, 99% of what I have in my place is all healthy. You'll very rarely find any sort of a sugar-packed, dopamine-pleasing, hitting kind of a food element in there. There's nothing like that. Like I said, my guilty pleasures is Quest bars, and Quest should sponsor me. Jesus Christ, I love Quest bars. I typically have Quest bars with coffee. That's a good texture, right? Caffeine boost and a little bit of that Quest goodness that also has 20 grams of protein. But this is what I'm finding out is I'm no longer hungry. It's more like you have to be productive on these walks. You have to be productive when you're feeling hungry. As soon as you get that signal, you have to really step in with yourself. In here. You have to step in, if that makes sense. It's because what you're doing is you're really keeping yourself accountable, right? And that's why some of us really need a coach or someone that we can look up to who can reinforce it that you're actually not really hungry. You ask yourself, why are you really hungry? Because right now I can tell you my stomach just feels distended, and it's really not. But it's my way. I'm not saying my stomach is, I mean, I'm not even sucking this in. This is how I am. I've done plenty of shirtless videos. You can see me shirtless, okay? But I am not hungry, but it feels like from within it's distended. So that's your way of saying, that's your body's way of telling you, hey man, you may feel hungry, but you're really not hungry. And so this is where overeating happens, is because once you put food in your system, you're kind of done for that day. Like, especially if it's like sugar, even fruits, fructose, right? That's, of course, a game changer, right? Fruits are good for you, but too much fruits are not good, because I'm not a doctor, I'm not an expert, I don't want to deter you from there, but as a 49-year-old man, I think I've seen a few things in life, and fructose, there's a time and place for it. I love my fruits. There's a time and place for it. If you're a beginner, and if you were to make a choice of processed foods, donuts, Sunday, fun day, right? And you want to stay on your diet, by all means, go for fruits. I don't think you'll ever go wrong there. But for me, where I am at, I am trying to hit next levels. But when you're trying to get that next level, you have to watch the sugar. You have to watch the fructose. You have to watch your insulin spike. Insulin is a hormone, right? It's responsible for burning up that stubborn belly fat. It's also responsible for storing fat, right? So this is all part of that biological cycle. So what I would say is that I would encourage you is this is not for really the advanced people. I'm getting some of this knowledge from experience, by the way, and other fasters out there, other channels, actually doctors, right? I follow Dr. Anthony Shafee and Dr. Sean O'Mara. These guys are really, really good in this space when it comes to particularly the carnivore diet. And I've done some videos on that already. I'll continue doing those videos. But this is for those that are being challenged right now, or any day where you feel like you are hungry, and because you've been sitting down, right? Because you've been binge watching your favorite TV show or the sports, you get in this mode of like you need to eat, but you're actually not hungry. And treat yourself to some sparkling, some cool, or maybe even room temperature sparkling water with a little bit of some ice cubes in there, and see how you feel after you're done. And that simple act of testing and experimenting, if you're really hungry, is a make or break. You do that every single day, times 7 days a week, times 4 weeks in a month, and then times 12 months a year. You could be a different person, is what I'm saying, if you incorporate this. And people think when they see a physique or someone moving a certain way or talking a certain way, they think they got there overnight. But no, I am actually walking you through what the compounding process looks like, right? The compounding effect over time. This is what it looks like. Is your daily habits that shape, change, make, or break you. So I want to keep this video really, really short and just reiterate that I am no longer hungry. In fact, now I'm encouraged to keep walking, and I'm getting my steps in. And if you're seeing the sun on my face, right, I'm absorbing the vitamin D. So this sunlight is actually therapy for me, because I'm kind of showering and basking in the sun's glow and the nature's gift. And essentially the hormone that my body is taking in is vitamin D. So that's it. On my left, folks, there's a bunch of cars. It's a church season here. People are watching me YouTube. There was a time when I started this journey, and I was so paranoid of what people thought of me. And the guy with the camera, and I couldn't talk. I also have generalized anxiety, so my anxiety would kick up, and I couldn't find my voice. I couldn't find this flow. I couldn't find a rhythm. In fact, I felt like an imposter when I first started on YouTube. So here I am. Okay? Happy Sunday, and make the right choice. Get out there and walk. You're not really hungry. It's false. It's lying to you. It's all a mental battle. Okay? So the next video, Mamba out.